This is another presentation by My Weight World.
Write your own diet book. Weight control rules for your life. You very well may have your shelves lined with diet books. Many of us do. Just take a look at your local library or the bookstore. However, reading or trying to follow the recommendations is often difficult because they are not written for our needs or lifestyle. So what is the answer? Why not write your own? The goal of this presentation is to show you how you can actively plan a healthful weight and lifestyle. Use your own examples of your everyday life to help you succeed. Help you develop strategies for success in weight loss in spite of challenging obstacles, and have fun with this at the same time. First, choose a title for your book. Make it catchy and fun, something that might get your attention if you saw it at the bookstore. Don't worry about making it sound good to anyone else other than yourself. Use your name in the title to keep your book personalized for you. Remember, you have to own this book and the concepts within it. Some fun examples of titles include Erica's Journey to a Better Body, 10 Smart Things Mary Will Do to Lose and Keep Off Extra Weight, or The Tale of the Shrinking Man, Bob's Steps to Weight Loss Success. Starting with Chapter 1, remember, these chapters can be short and to the point, however you like. Start out with a little history of your dieting past to help you analyze what has worked for you before and what hasn't. Learning from our own history and experiences can help us to identify and help avoid repeating past mistakes. Chapter 2. Don't be afraid to do a little research. Remember, it is important to review and remind ourselves of the truths about health and weight control. This does not need to be a big project. For example, examine credible websites, books, or journals. You may find out new valuable information or at least be reminded of some valuable and helpful points. Continuing with Chapter 2, write out a simple summary of the information on food, nutrition, exercise, and weight loss that makes the most sense to you. Remember, active learning is the most effective type of learning, and knowledge is power. Make yourself the expert of your own body. Chapter 3. Reconstruct your eating and begin writing about your breakfast. Do you even eat breakfast? Why or why not? Is your breakfast planned or is it grab and go? Do you include a fruit or a whole grain source like a high-fiber bread or cereal? This would be a great time to start, so consider and write down what choices you might like. Remember, in planning for a successful start to your day, breakfast eaters are typically more likely to be able to control their weight. And as just mentioned, this is a great time to include a high-fiber bread or cereal, as well as a fresh fruit serving. But do beware of breakfast junk food, such as muffins, pastries, fatty meats or potatoes, and of course those fancy coffee drinks that are full of sugar and cream, otherwise known as adult milkshakes. Here are a few ideas to add to your diet book and get your day started right. Peanut butter or low-fat cheese on whole wheat tortilla and a small glass of 100% juice, low-fat yogurt and a fresh fruit, a hard-cooked egg and whole wheat toast with a small box of raisins, or a high-fiber cereal with low-fat milk. All of these choices are quick and easy, so that takes away the excuses. Chapter 4. Now it is time to write and plan your lunch. What is the setting of your lunch story? Are you eating at the office, going out with the staff, confronting the cafeteria, or are you at home or on the road? Having a plan for every possible scenario is the key to success, and skipping any meal is never the way to go. If you are eating lunch at the office, have control over your destiny by bringing your own food, or at the very least, knowing the menu choices ahead of time. With that, write down what you know you will need to nourish your body at midday. For an example, plan for a sandwich or wrap, along with a fruit and/or a raw vegetable, water, or another no-calorie beverage, and even 1 or 2 small cookies. Choose the plainer types like vanilla wafers, ginger snaps, or oatmeal cookies for the best calorie control. Avoid fast foods such as burgers, fries, and regular sodas. Choose lean meat deli sandwiches, water, and carry fresh fruit with you to supplement your meal. Having lunch at home might seem safe, but this can be full of pitfalls as well. Write those down and tackle these challenges. Are there too many choices? Are you grazing, eating out of open bags, or even finishing your children's uneaten lunch? Are you eating in front of a screen, such as a TV or computer? This is a huge danger to any type of weight control effort. Rewrite the scene so that you are sitting and paying attention to what you are eating, not a screen. And calories from leftovers and scraps of food, as well as a few tastes, really do add up quickly. Chapter 5, Time to Write About Dinner. Consider the time of day, place, and environment. Is dinner late, early, or at a set time every day? Is the food served up in the kitchen or family style on the table? Do you prepare the food or does someone else? And how many times per week do you use takeout food or eat out? And again, do you taste as you cook or consume leftovers? Write down all of these details so you have the facts in front of you. More dinner food for thought for your journal. Do you usually have a fresh fruit, fresh or cooked vegetable, and/or a salad each night? Do you use any portion control techniques, such as measuring cups or scales? And last but not least, how are you using added fats and condiments, such as sauces, gravies, butter, margarine, or oils? A little of these go a very long way when it comes to calorie control and your weight loss goals. Chapter 6, Snacks can add up to as much or more calories than a main meal in a typical day. So putting this information down in writing will also help you push along your progress. Do you graze or are snacks pre-planned? Are your snacks portioned out ahead of time or do you eat directly from the bag or the box? And of course, are your snacks healthful options such as fruit, vegetables, low-fat cheese, whole grain products, and if not, what can you think of as more healthful alternatives? Consider what is realistic for you given your lifestyle. Snacks can be a very important part of a healthy eating plan, but remember, plan is the key word. Chapter 7, Other details to consider in writing down your strategies for success. Have you discussed your diet plans with your physician or other healthcare provider? This is quite important as they may have some very valuable guidelines and suggestions that would be important to follow, especially if you are being treated for any medical conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, or high cholesterol. Consider how you will handle holidays, which seem to always be right around the corner, and special occasions. And again, do you eat while distracted? Eating while driving in front of TV or the computer can make a big difference in how successful your efforts will be. And this can also be one of the most difficult habits to change. However, face these obstacles and make your very best efforts. Writing about your struggles and strategies can help a great deal. For the epilogue of your diet book, put down a few thoughts on what you have learned about while working on this project, such as what the most difficult diet challenges for you are, and the strategies that you have come up with for staying on a healthy food plan. Write about your increased awareness of your habits as well as new nutrition-friendly foods that you have added to your diet. Be sure to put down in writing the references and sources of help where you can turn to for credible and reliable information on diet and nutrition. Include your doctor or other healthcare provider, your local registered dietitian, as well as books readily available at your local library or bookstore. Sources such as the American Heart Association, American Diabetes Association, and the American Dietetic Association have many wonderful and trustworthy titles to choose from to help support your efforts and give you more ideas for ongoing success. In summary, the moral of the story is that planning for weight loss is the key to success. Your diet book can be written in a small notebook by hand or on your computer. Either way, this effort will pay off. Just like planning for a successful business, writing down your goals and analyzing what has and has not worked for you will help keep you on the right track. And your diet book is all about personalizing your goals and strategies, leading to a great chance for a very happy ending.
This has been another presentation by My Weight World.